Okay. I thought I'd do a video because it's summertime, at least where I'm at. About sunlight and sunlight exposure, because I think there's this, at least my opinion, and this is where I come from. Um, I think it's good. It has a lot of benefits for you. You know, vitamin D. I don't think people generally need as much as they think they do, though. I think only about 20 minutes of sun exposure. And then still there can be some problems with either creating enough or converting enough into vitamin D for energy and all kinds of different purposes. So I think you can supplement probably around 5,000 IU to 10,000 IU. That being said, you know, if it is sunny out, it's a good idea to go out. I'm still not a big fan of most sunscreen just because, you know, the chemicals and stuff in them. I think there's some other better way. I know that people in the past, I think before, like got a modern sunscreen. As I remember reading an article, I think it was on Mark's Daily Apple, about using coconut oil for because that is actually a natural mild sunscreen. I've actually heard of this. It's an MLM company, but I have heard of this supplement that it can possibly. It's a little bit too bright. It can possibly prevent sunburn just by taking it, and I think it's the statin. I'm thinking that's the correct term. But yeah, I think beyond 20 minutes, I don't know if there's really much more of a benefit though. And beyond that, especially without sunscreen, you tend to burn. Unless it's like later on in the day where it's kind of like now, or well, I guess it's nighttime now. But when it's starting to get kind of dark, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with being outside or anything. I just sunlight. You only really need about 20 minutes of it, and then you probably still need to supplement with it. I know this from it's more anecdotal, but a naturopath I went to, or that I was going to, he's seen dozens, if not hundreds, of patients, and he's tested a lot of different vitamin D on a lot of these people. And I think he said out of the dozens or hundreds of people he's tested, there's one person that naturally makes enough. All the other ones they've had to supplement with, and they've also had to get sun exposure, because I think you really need both of them to get the most out of it. And actually, the light I use kind of as my I don't use it as much as I used to, because I have my Himalayan salt lamp, and then I also have a Verilux light. It's very similar to natural sunlight, but it's not quite the same. It's just a really bright light, and it can also help with mood, depression, and stuff like that. But anyways, 20 minutes is probably about good. I don't know if time really varies all that much, to be honest. I know that earlier on in the day it's supposedly more intense, or it's more better for you. I really don't know. I think as long as you get most of your body exposed to the sun, it is good to like kind of wake up your body kind of when you first wake up to go out into the sun. Anyways, so yeah, this is on vitamin D. I think it's kind of, I guess you could call it a little bit of a biohack, because you can take 5,000 to 10,000 IU, and it can help with a lot of things. I'm only taking a few thousand right now because I have it prescribed to me. I may try it at a higher dosage. You do want to get tested, and you can overdose on it. So I would suggest at the max probably 10,000, because I've heard anything anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 IU. And I think it's most people, especially if, like, say if you're from the Pacific Northwest, where it's only sunny maybe a few months out of the year, and it's mostly cloudy. It's especially more need for it, but I think a lot of people have a hard time converting it, either from getting it just from sunlight or whatever, to convert it into vitamin D in usable form for energy and all the other things vitamin D is used for. So anyway, if you appreciate this video, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I've been kind of out of commish because I had surgery a few weeks ago, and so it's still a little recovering, although I feel better. It seems like I've lost some weight, and I tend to keep losing weight, so hopefully that'll keep up in a decent trend. Aside from that, I've been digging into detox and heavy metal stuff as of late, and I'm actually getting those tested soon again, which is the second time I've done it, and the last time was about 7-ish years ago. So it'll be interesting to see what shows up, and it's a urine test, so it'll be interesting to see what would show up on that, and maybe even a hair mineral, but this is what I can afford right now. But yeah, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try and upload more videos like this recently, because I think this is what I want to kind of branch out into, is more health related biohacking and stuff like that, because I'm kind of getting burnt out on the kind of e-commerce and retail stuff, because it's kind of interesting, but it's not like, I'm not super passionate about it. But I'll decide probably within the next few weeks or months more about that. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good weekend. Hopefully get this uploaded soon, so see you guys around. Bye.